It's my favorite part.
あのさ、私前々から思ってたんだけど、あんた学校嫌いでしょ。
My favorite scene in this anime so far. Don't look down, people. Don't look down, little kids. Oh boy.
藤井君が嫌いなのは面倒なこと、小言とかそういうの先輩。
But what got me was that Himura was there with her. Her tongue was pointed as very. I looked up at the two of them and scratched my head. Well done.
青、白。
あ、
見えてるぞ、角度的に。
Ah, perfect angle, you say?
うん。
I zoomed in my camera. Phone's camera. Driven by a sense of duty.
何してんのよ、このド変態。
Hentai! Himura had ladylike decency to conceal herself. Nakazumi gave me even more of an eyeful, as she launched a kick directly at my face, which I dodged.
寝てるやつの前で仁王立ちなんかする方が悪いんだよ。
That's the thumbnail. That's gonna be the thumbnail. I love this game. I also love the anime for that.
だからって、あんた。
You did have your panties up, my dear. She kept mumbling untangibly. I could only make out a few words here and there, like, you didn't need to report on the colors.
これあげるから機嫌直しなさい、青色さん。その
1個で買収されるなよ。安い青色だな。
失礼ね、安くなんかないもん。こら、藤井君もからかわない。青色さんも落ち着いて。その先輩、嫌がらせですか。
It sounds good.
何のことかな、藤井君。
さあ、とりあえず空のように広い心を持ってほしいんですけどね。
青色だしね。
そうですね。
Miss Blue managed to plaster a smile on her face even as her temples twitched. How talented.
そんなどうでもいいことは置いといて。
どうでもいいこと？ラメ入りとかスケスケとか秘密の小窓付きとかだったらどうでもよくないかもしれないけど。受けが欲しかったらもっと精進しなさいね。
I'm sorry. I can't help it. These comments are just getting way more and more witty. It's his best segment of the anime. Himuro laid her hand on Kazumi's shoulder. A fascinating method of resolving the situation, to be shared, but effective in the sense that it made the other party feel like washing their hands of the whole thing.
もういい。なんだか疲れてきた。
Oh, I have a headache, my dear. Hold on. Peace heck. That's the name of this part here.
体張らなきゃ人気 物になれないよ。
なんで私がパンツの種類で人気取らなきゃならないんですか？あとそこの盗撮魔、今すぐデータを抹消しなさい。
I think the word you're looking for is stalker. Not peep shop. Shooter. Second, I think the form of star she was referring to wasn't a star, but a PORN star. You can spell, then good job.
怖いね。
おっかないですね。
もうなんなのよこいつら。
They're perverts, what do you expect? I could see that this would only end up going in circles, so I decided to let Kazumi off the hook for now. Aww, for that Kazumi confiscated my phone and deleted all the data on it. And a record of 2.3 minutes. Well, that's fast.
さっきの放送、休校はないって言ってたけど。
I couldn't imagine the students were all too pleased with the broadcast earlier. That was probably the reason why Kazumi and Himura came up here looking for me too.
一緒に講義しに行こうとか言わないよな。
言わないわよ。先生がそう決めたんだし、反抗なんかしませんです。
She could at least try to look like she meant it.
私はただ、あんたが午後の授業もサボらないよう見張りに来ただけ。
先輩も
Yeah, Nora.
私はご飯を食べに来ただけ。
Began to dig through her infinite supply of sandwiches. Where exactly did that pocket lead? Anyway,
くれるなら。
綾瀬さんは？
じゃあ、私。
Kasumi and I each took sandwiches from Rhea. Our smiles were just a bit strained. Ooh, the three amigos! I like that! Now, that was a fanciful interpretation.
けど、なんでまたこの状況で休校しないんだろうな。どう思う？
Yeah, it is weird.
子供じゃないんだしってことじゃない？これが原因で引きこもりが増えても困るだろうし。
That's a good reasoning, actually, Kazumi. We sat in a row on the bench and discussed currently events while eating. Himura and Kazumi were sitting on either side of me, boxing me in. How did we end up in this arrangement exactly?
これで生徒から犠牲者が出たら、きっとただじゃ済まなくなるね。
例えば？
責任問題。学園長の首もバッサリ。
Yeah. I'm the principal. And don't mind that there was a student here that apparently tried to kill about like 7 people last year. Yuck. I don't know why he would sound like Goofy, but that principal would kind of be fired by ban. Contraband, expulsion, disposal of your label license as a principal and teacher, and a bunch of other things. Anyways, Himura made a neck-chopping
土
gesture.
曜日に生徒が殺された大学。あそこは休校になったらしいよ。賢明だね。身近に誰か一人でも犠牲が出ないと、日本人は目が覚めないようになってるのかな。ちょっと病気。
It's not just Japan, though. Here's the burn. Everywhere's like Japan. We all revert our eyes from the situation until someone in our neighborhood gets killed. That is so freaking true.
ああ、そういや先輩、クォーターだっけ？
おじいちゃんがドイツ人。会ったことないけど。
Or not while munching on her sandwich. She wasn't the type to let her emotions show through. But maybe she was feeling a bit of righteous indignation herself.
ちょっと
Tsundere?
んだよ。
何かフォローしなさいよ。日本人がアホみたいに言われてるじゃない。
いや、だって俺も同感だし。
Yeah, if someone said Americans were idiots, I would say, yeah, we are idiots. Adults might have their own set of problems to deal with, but sometimes you have to call a spade a spade.
だいたいここ以外も満喫すぎ。コンビニとか深夜営業のお店とか普通に開いてるし、危機感なさすぎだよ。そう思わない？
さあ、どうでしょうね。警察頑張ってるみたいですけど。
What were they supposed to do? Declare martial law? It wasn't like terrorists were prowling around, or that you know of. Would that have been? Would that even been legal? Maybe it was just me being ignorant, but stuff like this made you realize just how gray of a country Japan could be.
藤井君、聞いてる？
一応。
A natural response.
じゃあどう思う？ちゃんと答えて。
ああ、おおむね同感なんですけどね。
I was seriously uncomfortable with answering that while Kazumi was glaring daggers at me on the opposite
Oi.
side.
何よ。
文句あるならお前が言えよ。俺
If you
パ
want
ス
to
だ。
complain, do it yourself. I'm not the messenger boy.
ずるいよ。
Well, I'll spare in love and war, honey.
どっちが？
何話してるの？
いや、別に。
Our pride as Japanese students! It was no fun being leaned in on both sides at once. Nope. All I wanted to do was eat my lunch in peace. Why can't I do even that? I couldn't handle a close up of two hysterical women, so I leaned backwards,
だ
but...
からね、日本人は平和ボケしすぎだと思わない？
Just kept moving in.
ほら、ちゃんと理解して。
The girls, as did Kazumi. I could only lean back even further.
何をコソコソ言ってるの？
なんでもないです。ね。
Both of them were just kept moving in. I just kept leaning further and further back. And then I heard it. An unpleasant
あ
creaking.
のさ、
Hey,
何？
受け身取ろうな。
は？
I must rather not explain. But you see, the bench we were sitting on was affixed to the ground. So if one of us were to lean back on it like I'd been... Oh. So naturally, the entire dang thing would tip over.
痛い。
Oh boy.
あんた何どさくさ紛れに抱きついて。
腕枕。
ちょっと先輩。
Senpai! Sen. Hashtag sin and then the symbol of math pi.
ああ、もう、お前うるさいよ。
Dang, she was loud. I looked up at the sky, hoping to find some sort of solace. Ah, such a pretty day.
そろそろ5次元目が始まるね。
Bell seemed to find the end of the lunch break rang shortly afterwards. The faculty had decided to actually hold afternoon classes, so it probably would have been bad if I
授
didn't
業が終わ
go.
ったら、綾瀬さんは今日もこれ？
Mira mimed holding a
そう
bamboo
で
sword.
すね。休校しないんだったら私の日課を奪う権利なんかないですよ。
ほどほどにした方がいいと私は思うんだけど。で、藤井君も付き合うの？
当然。
Seems my feelings on the matter were
あんま
irrelevant.
り遅くなるのは勘弁だぞ。
素振りくらいにしとくから。なんだったらレアさんも付き合います？
私はいい。夜道は怖いし。それに、今日はお客が来る日だから、早く帰らないといけないの。
お客？
I guess.
教
At
会
the
にですか？
church.
じゃあね。
Mura made her leave on that note. Kazumi and I turned to look at each other.
教室戻るか。
そうだね。
So here I was, looking at 2 more hours of classes for the day, just as I'm looking for only like a few more hours of me having time to record. Yeah. And on top of that, I had to stick around for this kendo freaks practice afterwards. Man, what a day this would be. It's a good thing these guys have voice acting, so I don't have to do the voice acting.
お世話になりました。
Because her voice would have been, thanks, as always. I don't know why I'd make Cosme sound like some basic white girl, but she would be. After work, or after school, I mean, not work, Cosme did practice swings until she was drenched with sweat. No mean feat, given the temperature. As she left, she made sure to give her thanks to the dojo as usual. And if you guys are wondering why they do that, there's a simple explanation. So, in Japan culture, no matter if it's human or not, you want to show respect to a general place. This is because Japan considers places like dojos as sacred, like, monuments. It's like if someone, like, vandalized the Lady Liberty. Some of you may say, oh, I wouldn't give a crap. But a common everyday American would be like, that's kind of rude. The same thing is with the dojo. You never spray paint a dojo. You never mess with it. You don't even damage it. Let alone even make a trash of it. This is why in Japan animes, there's no trashing of a place like that. You don't ever trash a dojo. Now, has there been occasions where that's happened? Yes, but it wasn't by a Japanese individual. And I'm not trying to patronize Christian Americans for this, but American person did actually do that one time in Japan. And he was arrested. That actually happened. Look it up. It's an actual true fact. Someone did damage a dojo. I don't know if it was where in Japan, but it happened. And it was a pretty bad thing that happened. Because it made a lot of Americans look bad. So hence why they always say thank you to the dojo. Because the dojo is a sacred home to them. Anyways, there you go. Just a little tidbit to give you guys. I couldn't help but be impressed that she could keep this routine up day after day. Oh,
お前飽きたりしないわけ？
飽きないよ。楽しいもん。
Dragon. Dragon, I handed her a chilled canned coffee.
ありがとう。
Just so you know, I wasn't trying to harass her or anything. Kazumi was absolutely incapable of consuming anything hot. Even during the winter months. I was just having hot tea myself.
でも暗くなる前にやめてくれて助かったよ。そろそろ教師連中に目つけられてるかもしれないし。
レン、そんなに真面目だっけ？
煩わしいのが嫌いなだけ。それに先輩も言ってたろ？生徒から犠牲者が出たら責任問題になるってな。お前と一緒に朝のニュースとか出たくないし、そのせいで学園長の一家が路頭に迷うのもなんか嫌だし。稽古もいいけど、これからは状況をわきまえてほどほどにしとけよな。
それはそんな
なこと言われなくても分かってるけど。
Then why don't you do it?
ただ体動かしてた方が楽なのよ。嫌なこと考えなくて済むっていうか。
I did understand that line of thinking. I was here watching her for much of the same reason. I was fine with the idea of doing something to take her mind off of things. It would just be an issue if that resulted in putting her in a dangerous situation. Of course, the idea of me trying to lecture Kazumi was a bit ridiculous.
とりあえずさっきも言ったがほどほどにな。
I ended up just simply repeating what Himura had said
帰ろ
earlier.
うぜ。
Yes. Let's go. Let's go! An adventure together! Anyways, the sun still hadn't set. It didn't qualify as nighttime just yet. I wasn't aware of any statistics, blah, 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 I was right the first time, saying that murders only struck when it was dark out, but I felt a vague sense of ease just from knowing that the sun was still up. Was it just because I was one of those complacent Japanese who had grown accustomed to a world without violence, or did I have some reason to feel this way? It was probably the latter. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I felt confident that there was no murders as long as I was dreaming. Sorry, I had to check something. I found myself thinking that maybe I should just try not sleeping and see what happens. Yeah, that's not healthy. Where I was acting all unstable again. Here I was acting all unstable again. My thoughts kept heading in ridiculous directions. Kazumi was walking alongside me. We were ostensibly having some sort of conversation, but I couldn't tell you for the life of me what we were actually saying. I just wasn't there. If Kazumi did end up getting killed, how would I react? How would I cry? Or would I cry? Would I get angry? Would I seek revenge? Would I be able to accept her loss in the first place? We were talking about someone I had known since childhood, someone so close that we were more like siblings than anything. Would I be able to just write her off and move on with my life? No. I forced myself to stop heading down that line of thought. There was no point in worrying about Kazumi dying. Not even a serial killer would be able to take her out so easily. Right as I was thinking that,
なんだあれ。
diagonally across from us on the sidewalk on the opposite side of the crossroad was a rather strange sight indeed.
路上パフォーマンスじゃないよね。
Kazumi and noticed too. A man, probably a foreigner, was making a bit of a scene. His uncomfortably long blonde hair stuck out like a sore thumb, even from his distance. But he was attempting to ask something from every single person coming down the street, but none of them would be so much as giving him time of day. Instead of taking the hints, he just kept trying to engage them. It was painful to watch.
やだ、寄らないでよ、変態。
あー待ってくださいお嬢さんお願いですから私の話をってズッガーン。
気安く触らないでよ、この強姦魔。やだ、なんでまたついてくるの？気持ち悪い。
ドガンズがバキバキガ
みたいな感じ？
タブ。
Basically, we were envisioning the sort of responses he was getting just by watching from a distance. There, he went again.
今のあれ絶対痛いよ。大丈夫かなあの人。ゴミ箱に頭から突っ込んでるけど。
You guys are so mean!
タフなやつだな。
Seems seems everyone had enough of the spectacle, and the surrounding onlookers started to leave. Soon enough, the foreigner was left standing there all by his lonesome self. Combined with the fact that the guy was built like a twig, it seemed like a gust of wind was gonna blow him away any second. The whole situation made me want to feel sorry for the guy, but his treatment was understandable. He picked the wrong time to try to get people's attention. Everyone was on the edge of the serial killer. No way were they gonna be willing to sit there and chat with a suspicious looking foreigner on the side of the road. Honestly, it was surprising that no one had called the police on him. Probably did. Who knows what he wanted to accomplish, but it clearly wasn't happening. His best option was to get out of here before the cops did show.
Hey, mister!
Hold your gosh dang horses!
Come on! じゃあ、失礼。ねえ、英語で敬語っていうか、丁寧語ってどうするの？
You are as smart as a bag of marbles, Cosme, which is what I love.
知るかよ。てかお前何やってんだよ。
何って、あの人かわいそうじゃない。それに、このままじゃ日本人が嫌われちゃうよ。
またそれかよ。
Why is she worried about our pride as a people or whatever? Last I checked, Cosme hadn't been appointed to the sole ambassador of Japan's nation.
Come here.
Oh boy, she is doing her best. Whatever, I was done trying to babysit her. I must have heard Cosme's love call, because the foreigner straightened up and began walking around the area. Our eyes met.
大丈夫かあの外国人。
This guy. Oh, right. He staggeringly during our way, his feet unsteady from his path and turn. He must have failed to take notice that crosswalk and traveling as he cut to across the street. Drivers were honking and cursing at him the entire way. This guy didn't seem to be the sharpest tool in the shed. I was prepared to grab Cosme's arm and run if something got sketchy. A blonde foreigner had finally made his way over to us. Him is huge. At least 190 centimeters. Wow, that's pretty tall. Fine, yes. But like I said, he was a scrawny as a twig. So despite his towering over us, he didn't give us an intimidating presence of any.
Nice to meet you.
I like how she's trying to speak English. It's cute. Why do I find that cute and adorable? Because it's so funny that it's a bubbly Japanese girl trying to speak English. At least there's no L's.
Do you have the trouble? In that case, shall we service?
I love this game.
よかったっけ？
大体は。
It works. Cosme tried to communicate with shaky English. Fortunately for her efforts were likely
もしかし
wasted.
て新野先輩とこのお客さん？神父だろ？
He's wearing a cassock and a rosary. You didn't get much more priest-like than that. If this was the guy Hamura had mentioned during lunch break,
日
then
本語わかる？
ええ、そちらのお嬢さんのお心遣いが嬉しくて言い出しそびれてしまいましたが、
at least you're being a nice guy.
申し訳ありません。私はむしろ
It's
英
called
語の
trip.
方が苦手なんです。いえ、わからないというわけではないんですがね。
I think it was correct. The priest responded in fluent Japanese, prompting Cosme's eyes widened.
そうなんですか？やだ、私ったらバカみたい。
You didn't sound like it. You are it, Cosme. This is why people love you, because you're an idiot.
いえいえ、あなたの優しさには感謝していますよ。相変わらずこの国の方々はお優しい。
Smell, sort of smell. You see seeing a priest textbook. Kazumi's face went beet red. Though I could see what she had been embarrassed about.
いえ、そんな。でも、大丈夫ですか？なんか殴られたりしてましたけど。
ああ、あれは私が悪いのですよ。どうも宗教の勧誘と間違えられたらしい。こちらの配慮が足りなかった。
いやでも、殴られた方が悪いっていうのは。
大丈夫です。私、ああいうのは慣れてますから。
はあ。
Yeah.
慣れて
Someone asked him if he was some sort of muscle Christ. But I decided not to in front of Kazumi. Not to in front of Kazumi. Besides, you had to be a masochist on some level to end up as a religious
で、シン
practitioner.
クさん、お名前は？このお優しいお嬢さんが綾瀬かすみで、俺は藤井蓮、氷室先輩の、つまり後輩なんだけど。
ああ、そうでしたね。申し訳ありません。トリファー、バレリア・トリファーと言います。ご推察の通り、神父なのですね。
道がわからなくて迷ったと。
お恥ずかしい話ですが、その通りです。どうも私の土地勘などですね。
Their Drift scratched his head, his cheeks with a defeated smile. I did that all the time. Judging from our conversation so far, this was the sort of guy who wouldn't harm a fly. But we know Kazumi seems to share my
土
impression.
地勘って前にもこの町に来たことがあるんですか？
Oh boy, I am way behind.
ええ、随分と昔ですが、
Okay,
あの頃とはだいぶ様変わりしていて驚きましたよ。漠然とした記憶だけじゃ役に立たなかったようですね。
this we'll have to do in the next episode, so I'm just gonna call this the weird priest. Weird priest. Yes, weird priest. There we go. And now, this will end up this video, guys, because I'm sorry if I had taken so long. Don't worry, guys. The next episodes will not be cut off, because I know I cut out, but that was intentional. Please make sure to leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Notify bell necessary for anything else. Comment down below how much you feel about the series, how much you liked it, how you didn't like it, what I can make to make it better, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm bouncing out. Bye.